straight up after playing for several months. Anyway, DM kicked out those people and invited the two people that were actually putting in the effort, me included, into the new campaign. And so we're in the new campaign, and I'm coming over with some benefits, basically, which is neat. So I have an undead troll. I've dressed them up in full armor. It's heavy, and I lined it with lead so that the local religious community doesn't protest too much. As far as I know, there are a few like high-profile sentient undead in the society, but they're not like super duper widespread and everything. And I thought, hey, it's a city of temples, literally. I don't want to hang out there, so I bought a little shack outside of town, and I'm providing some services in between missions for the local peasants who can't afford or don't want to go to like the official church to get healed. And say, hey, here's a potion, rub it on your knob like every day or something. So a bunch of players joined up. They met up in this little restaurant, which is run by a mafiosi, basically, like a mob boss, who runs the restaurant as a front. He said, hey, there's a problem with my caravans. Caravans along a specific route have disappeared twice now. I've sent a group of mercenaries to investigate, but they just disappeared off the face of the earth. So I'm sending someone actually competent, someone a little bit stronger than them, which is namely level 7 adventurers. And they said, hey, there's this guy who's been there before in that general area. Go pick him up. Excuse me. Christ.
Dang, dude.
Right. So these idiots show up at my little hovel, and they knock on the door, and a dude stumbles out with like a bottle of something. And then I come out, and these idiots are standing there. It's like, Argus, I presume? And I just look at them. I didn't know Circus was in town.
Wait, why circus?
Anyway, I asked them for like 10 minutes, just, roleplay between yourselves while I get dressed up and everything, and now we go over there. Oh, that was fun. One of the characters is a samurai fighter / rogue scout multiclass.
That's a mess.
Things.
They're very quick. They're an elf, so I believe wood elf actually.
A wood elf.
So they're resistant to a bunch of stuff, immune to something too. I think to sleep. And they're always shouting ahead of us, which is good. Finally, someone is taking point. Then we have a sorcerer who is, through some pact with some kind of creature, is immune to fire. They actually use the fireball point blank on someone. There are questions about that. Then we have a, divination wizard who is completely batshit insane. Like, not even joking. Also, hold on. The volume is gone again. Hold on, let me unplug and plug myself in. Okay, I hope all of that was coming through, actually.
Yeah,
Was it not?
well enough, don't worry.
Alright. Hope I wasn't talking over anyone. Right.
You're fine.
So we have this divination wizard who is been stuck in a prison and gotten out and somehow ended up with a gemstone in the middle of their forehead.
Mhm.
Everybody's hiding something, everybody's having some weird connections to the world and everything, and it's pretty fun. Anyway, this dude is having dreams which are prophetic in a sense. Last night he had a dream about walking across an endless desert and then like hands reaching from underneath the sand and dragging him under, and then he woke up. And he told us about it. And we took point of that because, prophetic dreams and all that, although we don't really trust them just yet. Anyway, we go into the desert, and at some point we find the remains of the caravan in the distance. Our scout tries approaching them. The rest of our group is like slightly behind them. And now the hands start reaching from under the ground, from under the sand, and trying to drag us in. That was scary. That was just a mental image that was really neat. So as it turns out, we met some custom-made little burrowing bandits. Also, my fucking volume is gone again. Why? Come on.